Hosea.
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party,
¿Qué tal? Soy
sure
Almi.
as shit better
En
clean
otro
up.
vídeo de
We're doing this?
Red.
Oh, yeah. Old
Vamos a ver.
friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Bueno, creo yo que seguimos con los vídeos anteriores y vamos a saber qué nos encontramos ahora. Bueno, ahora que no están guapos.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There could be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we
macho,
can.
qué
All
guapos
I know
están,
for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Mira el peligro de estos cuatro. Donde van a meterse.
Gentlemen, Luca.
Toma
I'm afraid the
con
mayor
sombrero
does
de
not allow
copa.
guns
Toma
at
ya.
official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Golpetazo en la espalda, toma.
This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be.
Menos 4
Mr.
galantes
Bronte
para
is
una
very
fiesta.
good friends with the mayor. Good evening, dear.
Toma ya, qué bonito.
As long as the
Ole,
man
ole.
behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Phil, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Joder, qué bonito. Lo mismo aquí el colega que montando un caballo yendo por la montaña que yendo por aquí, Joder, qué bonito.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Anda, que paso
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife, it's unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
Ah, none taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Qué listo, mafias. Muy bien, Du, muy bien.
If you'll kindly follow me.
¿Qué estará la de esa puerta? Está por donde algo.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be
Bueno,
well.
vamos a la fiesta.
Champagne, sir?
Venga, a tomar una copita.
Ah, get me a bloody drink, will you? A small one. Just big enough for me to swim lengths in, you know?
Well, hello.
Uy,
Oh, you're not such a Philistine, all that.
Outrageous. These dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Gentlemen,
Would you like tickets?
Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you.
fiesta en siesta, grande.
Intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us as Americans had a
No, mucho
duty
tendrá
to
la
take
copa
care
ya.
of people
Ya que
living
nos
in this
larga.
land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
But, Mr. Miller, the Indian problem is not an urban problem, but a rural problem.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk.
What say you and me cool off?
Y el Ertu, como siempre, al quite.
Get your hands off me.
Me he metido un par de...
Come on, sleep it off.
Al lado, dormir con los angelitos.
Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000.
Venga, vamos a ir con el alcalde.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Ryder?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord,
Más
they're
bonito.
fantastic.
El Artu flipando seguro.
Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Este buff siempre está al quite, siempre está al loro y todo.
Hello there.
How do you do, sir?
Hello, sir.
Good day, sir.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turret.
Como ir mirando el techo, venga, vamos a ver esto de él. No lo veo. Aquí nos tapamos.
Hey!
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
A ver,
Marie! Marie!
¿qué hay?
Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standards slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are?
Qué valiente,
This
pegándolo.
area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Como te pillar tú verás. Te voy a poner la cara tiesa. A ver. ¿Sube aquí arriba? No, sube, 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 sube. Ah, en la puerta, que está en la puerta esta que mira antes. Ahí, ahí, ahí. Te quedamos ahí. A ver, se ve que te ven. Ahí está.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Venga, sal, 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 sal. A que nos pille. De otra manera está por otro lado. Por aquí es. Vamos, vamos. Eso no me pilla este. Me va con duro. la casa es una preciosidad, la casa que ya está muy bien, grande, qué bonita. No se busca la luz.
Take it easy, I'm just needling you.
Phew. Yes, of course.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
Hala, no lo escuchamos.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
Vaya pintas que me va a abrir,
Maybe.
Calcetines blancos, zapatos negros.
If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing.
Y pantalones cortos.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
¿Qué te ha pensado el pájaro de Dus? La vida real del artista.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Morning, Arthur.
You good, Abigail?
I tell you what, Little Miss Romance, I was right.
About what?
Saint Denis.
How so?
It ain't romantic. It's evil.
Evil can be very romantic.
Shut up. I talked to this couple in town. They told me there's this old rumor about people drinking blood. Human blood. In town.
It's just a silly old wives' tale.
What? Blood drinking ain't romantic enough for you?
Depends on whose blood. Very funny.
All right.
Arthur! See that?
Morning to you.
Morgan!
Mr. Morgan.
Morgan, you got any hair pomade?
Come on, my turn now, please.
Oh, no.
Excuse me?
You know, hair pomade.
No.
Well, if you happen to find some,
Sure. I'll buy you some hair pomade.
You got some guts, kid. That's for sure.
Here's that, hair pomade you wanted.
Well, look at that. Thanks, Morgan. I owe you one.
I reckon we should both just forget this ever happened.
Hi, Tilly.
Bill?
How's it going? Well, good day so far. All right.
Hey, Reverend.
Hello. You okay, old man?
Sure. Just dandy. Partner, just dandy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey there.
What would we do without you?
Turn feral, I imagine.
Just know, we're grateful.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Big bad Morgan. Not now, Uncle. I ain't in the mood.
Drink cow piss instead of milk again? You're milking the wrong bit, son. Milking the wrong bit. That's a metaphor, by the way.
If you say so.
Or is it a simile? I can't remember.
Coge cada uno.
I feel like I need some cow piss myself.
Vídeo acá dice. No pedo lleva. Bueno, vamos a ver. ¿Dónde está mi caballo? Mira, aquí está, con la piel de... A ver si vendo la piel que tengo de cocodrilo. Bueno, de caimán. Ahí no hay cocodrilo, son caimanes. Bueno, vamos a lo que vamos. Cuando viene insignia de interrogación, cuando lo das en el mapa, aquí vamos a ir para verlo. En este caso que no sabemos, hombre, somos con el que me que es Paul. Si nos vamos a que es a la Mansión Denis, pues aquí tenemos una persona desconocida que nos va a hablar sobre algún tema. Yo creo que es el jefe de los indios, que hemos visto antes de la fiesta. Sean Travis, pero bueno, vamos aquí que está más cerquita. Pues hacemos este y seguimos. Un día de esto, que está un poco más tranquilo aquí en la serie, iremos a cazar caimanes. Por la verdad, es normal, hay por aquí caimanes que hay que tener cuidado porque nos pueden... Qué mejor manera de que podamos... Quieto, me está nervioso el caballo, que este sé que por aquí cuando hago un caimán veremos la acción, digamos, con el cazador. El caballo está muy nervioso que ataque, porque si no está dando saltos. Bueno, nos lleva hasta aquí.
do you think of this place?
You folks sure move around a lot.
Mr. Morgan.
Ah, vale.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
That tells me we're going to be ranching.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean. Why flinch now? You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, L.J. Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay. Let's go, girl.
Buscamos mapas y buscamos ayudaras. Aquello. Nos lo quitamos ya. Vamos a hacer un viajito, vamos a ver a este deudor que nos pague una deuda que tiene. A ver, que ahí. Hay bichos muertos aquí. Sigo diciendo que este juego es una pasada. Los paisajes y todo. Bueno, vamos a lo que vamos. Vamos a ir cogemos el deudor, que nos pague. Que es la niebla esta que tenemos que buscarle, ¿vale? Vamos a poner la puerta. Está cerrada, vamos a dar una vuelta a ver si le damos. Está aquí abajo. Bueno.
Hey! You better have a damn good reason for being on my property,
¿Qué propiedad te va a dar él?
You remember that loan you took, Mr. Davison? Well, time's long since up. I'm here to collect.
I should have known. You goddamn bludgeon men are all the same. Sure, I got your money. Every stinking cent. It's in the house. Hell, I'll even offer you a drink. We can toast to never laying eyes on each other again.
Vale, pues venga, vamos.
I got a powerful thirst on me right now. How about you? You gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
I like doing it sober.
You take my money, surely you take a drink off me as well. That would be the mannerly thing to do.
Tío más honrado, ¿no? Que ya tenéis preparados ya.
Let's handle the money
Me fío
first.
menos.
Worry about manners later, okay?
I could be fishing.
You were catching flies, you weren't catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
Someone's here, boy.
Pop, wait, what's going on?
Don't just stand there. Go fix us a drink.
Another one, Pop?
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Savings? Under the sink?
Best place for 'em. Now where's them drinks, boy? Shouldn't have turned your back on me, you parasite.
Que bueno, sabía yo que este... Al final le valía. Cago en todo. ¿Cómo santo ibas tú,
At least try fighting back.
Tío, sabía yo que no tiene nada. Aquí no marca nada. Tiene que bajar lo que tiene. Tengo un arma. Espera, que esto lo ahí. ¿No me deja abrirlo? Pues es que registrar la casa. Aquí nada.
Don't hurt me, all right?
Son, I want to get out of here, but I can't until I find some money.
There's some in my footlocker. I've been keeping it away from him.
Ain't that lucky?
I think I know the sum, and that should cover it.
Ain't you the good son? Should be proud of yourself.
Oh, hell! You won't find nothing else here. Please, just leave.
Ya puestos a registrar, pero registramos todo.
You think there's more here? That's it. Please go.
Dios, cómo sale de la puerta. Venga, pues ábrela. Venga.
Giddy up.
Vale, andamos ahora. Vamos al campamento.
Yep.
Here comes the big bastard. Get in position. Now!
Bueno, nada, ya eso te lo puedes encontrar de vez en cuando en los caminos, que te vienen a robar. Claro, te coge y te quitan todo. Y vamos a probar, a ver qué tengo por aquí. Probar una buena arma. Esta. A ver dónde está. Y probamos. Esta es la no sé alguno por aquí. No me ha sonido. Esta manera es estoy huyendo. Quedan bastantes. Pero ya os digo, se matan o quitan todo. Mejor seguir huyendo y luego voy para atrás. En este caso pues no queda ninguno.
Who are you?
Un jabalí, lo grande, Vamos al campamento.
Who's there? Arthur! Good to see you back, Arthur.
A ver.
I thought you'd run off to join the circus.
Huh? Circus? No.
You worried your mother half to death.
I was fine. Really, I was. I ate spaghetti.
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. My lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on, we need to talk. Miss Sadler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps. Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Yeah, well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me.
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make them change.
Very funny. What is that?
Bueno. Hostia, macho.
What the hell have they done to me?
Look, there in the tree line.
Everybody take
No me digas. Bueno, lo tenemos más claro.
Driscoll?
What's happening? Driscoll's!
Get all in here. Stay away from the window.
Pearson.
Estos discos son una banda, pues bueno, de lo más humilde. Ahora os explicaré, vamos a ver. Voy a salir de aquí, no sé si me deja salir. Está cerrado. Esta está abierta.
Get inside, fast! Come on, quick! Don't let anyone back through that door!
Esto me está regando yo, ¿no? A ver, ¿qué tengo por aquí? A ver. Valiente, venga, 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 no. Agacha. Vaya mierda. Joder, tampoco me he fallado, tío. Tampoco me han dado la banda, tío. Me he ido por un trago, joder. Me pone que abandona la banda, tío. Me voy a la espalda de la casa y dice que abandona la banda. Joder. Está todo colorado, me tengo que recuperar. ¿O no? Cargamos a punto inicial de control. Cago en Dios. Nada, volvemos otra vez para atrás. Ya por ser tozudo, venga. Hasta el final. Voy a cubrir aquí. Que luego, voy a salir fuera, me va a decir que me he ido. Que he abandonado la banda. ¿Qué mando? Quita de ahí, coño, quita de ahí.
What in God's name is going on? We're overrun! Just keep shooting!
Pero viene aquí que me está dando, tío. Macho, ¿dónde estás? Venga, otra vez. Pues nada, vamos a retirar dentro. Cosa del directo. Ya sé que los pistoleros hacen mejor, pero a ver. Hacemos lo mejor posible. Con tiros en la cabeza como ahora. Habrá pistoleros mejores. Eso está clarísimo. Mira, al vuelo. Como este. ¿Ves? Ahí. A ver. Tengo algunos por aquí. Voy por la casa echando leche. Uf, qué rojo soy. Te meto, estoy colorado, coño. Vamos a empujar el taquillón. ¿Dónde está el taquillón? Empujamos algo con toda fuerza. Venga. Bloqueado.
Now, everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go.
La ventana de atrás.
Is everyone accounted for? I say. Hey, I said, is everyone accounted for?
I
don't know.
Otra vez, tío. Nada, que no atinamos. Pero bueno, el queso tozudo. A ver, dicen que siempre la tercera la buena, ¿no? Pues esa tercera la cuarta, creo yo. Bueno, acaso da lo mismo. Venga, tumbamos. Venga, vamos a empujar. Empujamos con todas las fuerzas. Para la ventana con rápido. Y ya se la ventana. Pero... A ver. Vamos esta.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey, I said, is everyone accounted for? I don't know. I think. Let's burn this place to the ground.
Venga, deja tiritos. Toma la prueba. Bueno, venga, a este lado de aquí.
That's Mrs. Adler. She's still out there. Cover me. Okay. I found me one of them women. I got you. Go find her. Mrs. Adler.
Bueno, eso no lo he visto yo. No, corre. ¿Dónde estás, tío? ¿Dónde estás? ver, ¿dónde está la chica esta? Leche, macho, la mujer que dura,
Why didn't you get inside?
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back.
Venga, protegete.
We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh. No, we don't.
A ver, ¿dónde está la chica? Ah, que la pierda, me la digo. Bueno. Joder, macho. Pues mira dónde estaba la chica otra vez. Uf, chicos, complicado, Pero aquí hay que ser fuertes. Madre mía, es complicado, macho. Intento 1 o 2. Miro a la chica, vuelve, tío. Nunca puedo dejar la espalda sin cubrir. A ver, vamos a ver. Voy con ella. Voy a poner a su lado. Chole, tío, por todos lados. Dios. ¿Dónde está la chica esta? Joder, ¿dónde está? Dios. Quítame, hecho, quita en medio, coño. ¿Dónde está dando, tío? ¿Dónde está? Qué más loca, macho. ¿Dónde está? Regásale aquí, tío. Regásale aquí. ¿Dónde está? Venga, hombre, me voy a pegarme el tiro a mí. Joder, macho. Anda, que es complicado. Algunos eran sencillos, pero a mí, macho, me han salido complicado.
Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body. We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Madre mía. Complicada.
Home O'Driscoll. That man can really hate. So can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Bueno, pues aquí lo dejamos ya, que ya uno está estresado del tiroteo que hemos tenido. Bueno, pistoleros, nos vemos en otra. Y nada, y chao, y nos vemos en otra, venga, hasta luego, chao.